Who is?
Where are we going?
We're going.
Dancing.
We're going.
There's no place like home.
We're going to the Brew Bites. Brews and Bites. Brews and Bites. I really liked how you did this one. It looked real yummy. Brews and Bites. Brews and Bites.
She's also available for hosting your next karaoke session.
Ooh, I don't think you want me singing that, but
there you go, Sam.
This is NA. Imagine if I was drinking.
Right? It would sound better.
At least in my ears. In my
These
ear.
headphones are wondrous, by the way. I mean, you can just really hear your vocal.
Is it nice?
Vocal voice.
Is it lovely? Should I sing more?
Yes. Always sing more, and like no one is listening. So
they prefer to not be listening. All right.
We're always excited for the eats and drinks of the Brews and Bites. It's because it's near and dear to us. Yeah, we love eating, we love drinking. This week's segment of the Brews and Bites is brought to you by the Original Gourmet Cheese Club. Each month you can embark on a flavorful journey with selection of the finest traditional and artisan cheeses from around the globe, including award-winning varieties from both local American producers and renowned international cheesemakers. Accompanying your cheese is an informative newsletter offering insight into the cheese's origins, tasting notes, and pairing suggestions. The expert cheesemongers with international beer experience and accolades ensure each cheese reaches its peak flavor and meticulously maintain cheese caves. With over 25 years of experience in packaging and shipping, the Gourmet Cheese Club guarantees your cheese arrives in perfect condition, ready for you to savor as intended.
I love cheese.
Make sure to click the link at the very bottom of the description to get your order in today. Just a heads up, while the Gourmet Cheese Club of the Month didn't pay us to sing their praises, we do have an affiliate link. If you click through and decide to subscribe to their amazing cheese selection, we'll get a kickback. It's partnerships like these that help us keep bringing you top-notch content every week on the Body by Beer podcast. So if you love what you hear and you want to hear more, explore these incredible cheeses, and it's a win-win for everyone involved.
Have a good time with it. I mean, that's the cool thing, is you can help support us, which we appreciate, but on the flip, you still get some awesome cheese, so like you're literally not losing.
There's no lose in cheese.
Oh, I love cheese so much. I was actually doing...
Unless you don't like cheese or you're lactose intolerant.
I was doing cheese with a grape sour beer this weekend. And
what kind of cheese?
Lovely. Just a sharp cheddar.
I love it. Ooh.
It was really good together. And then I was throwing them on like the everything little crunchy flat pretzels.
Okay. Like the everything flavored?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's like flavor overload.
It was so good.
That's grape and cheddar. And
but that's where like the white grape sour was like...
It was a white grape.
Yeah, so it was just like cleaning the palate, but then like complementing the saltiness.
Yeah, stone fruits and salt and cheddar.
It was so good.
Cheddar.
I had to like refrain from eating the whole block and being a fat kid.
You ate a whole wheel of cheese?
Not even mad.
I'm amazed.
All
right, let's get into Brews and Bites. This week, we're going to use our knowledge of flights that we learned in the Ale Academy today and pair them with beer styles available at the brewery. We're using some of the most common offerings. We're doing this one in the fashion of picnics.
Because...
Hey, boo-boo, how about another picnic
when
basket?
It's freezing out... There's nothing else you'd rather do than go on a picnic.
At your local brewery. Because all the food trucks canceled.
Yeah, that's fair. Usually you can really good segue with it.
You're welcome.
Do a picnic because the food truck's canceled. As we learned at our flights, generally you want to start with sampling from light to dark, starting off with a light lager, pilsner. These beers are crisp and have subtle maltiness, pairing them, or a little crackery even, pairing them with fresh vegetable sticks and a light dipping sauce like ranch or tzatziki, or some bruschetta. Yum! Complements the beer's lightness and cheese whiz. You gotta always throw a cheese whiz in there. Mozzarella or mild cheddar is just perfect. The mildness of the cheese allows for the delicate malt and hop characteristics to really shine, and they're just so good together.
Oh my god, you just really can't go wrong.
Truly.
I'm going to take over the wheat beer or Hefeweizen,
Okay.
which often has a citrus and spice notes.
Yep.
Yum. So keeping on that, we recommend like a lemon zest flavored hummus, or even just a regular hummus is going to be great.
Yeah.
Get your pita chips, maybe some fruit slices, and maybe even a creamy goat cheese or a Gouda.
Yum.
The snacks are meant to accentuate the beer's natural citrus flavors, while the light, crisp texture of the pita chips and the sweetness of the fruit slices complement the beer's light and often fruity character. Just like Yogi, he's a fruity character. And creamy goat cheese or Gouda is going to be then the balance of the beer's light, fruity acidity with their smooth and rich textures. That's just going to be a glorious experience for all.
That's going to be lovely.
Yum.
I'm going to go upstairs and make some lunch.
Yes.
For IPAs, known for their happy bitterness, citrus or piney notes, go for like spicy nuts. Or sharp cheddar.
Not smoked whale
Not
nuts. Sorry.
smoked walnuts.
Or you could.
Spicy. Yeah, I mean, up to you.
Sorry.
I was like, I feel like there's a joke here, and you nailed it. Teed you up on that one, and you swung.
Well, when you throw smoked nuts in the mix.
You threw the smoked nuts into the mix. All right, spiciness and bold flavors of these snacks stand up beautifully to the intensity of an IPA.
Right.
Blue cheese or a spicier pepper jack, even better, right? Those bigger,
Oh,
bold
yeah.
flavors kind of have to be able to offset against the power of an IPA, right?
Absolutely,
So-
absolutely.
That's a way to think about that.
Stout or porter time.
Ayo.
Yum. These rich dark beers with chocolate, coffee, caramel notes pair wonderfully with dark chocolate squares,
Chocolate and chocolate.
caramelized nuts,
More nuts.
or beef jerky.
Huh.
And for cheese, an aged cheddar or smoked Gouda complements that big, robust
Boom.
profile.
Yeah. Don't forget my favorite, as we already discussed, sours. Yum! Get there on a goes as well. With their tart, sometimes salty flavors, pair these with pickled vegetables or tangy fruit and a tangy cheese like feta or brie.
Or sharp cheddar is what
Sure,
I
sure.
heard.
Yeah, that was also delicious. It mirrors the beer's acidity perfectly. The pickled veggies actually came up when visited Scratch Brewing,
Sure.
who does a lot of like wild fermentation, fermented beers, and then they had like a whole pickled flight
Yes.
of vegetables from their garden and from their land, because that's where they like brew is like everything from their land. It's an incredible brewery, and I was just in heaven.
Sour and dill.
Oh,
Oh
it
my
was
God.
so good.
My sister sent me home with Christmas with a bunch of pickled vegetables.
Did they bring me any?
I will now.
Thank
I
you.
forgot. But I made an NA Bloody Mary over the weekend
That looks
with
so good.
a hoplark, their black tea variety, and some zing zang.
Zing-zang.
Oh my god. And then I threw the pickled veggies in. But I ate mine with bacon. I ate like a half a package of bacon, and it was so. And I didn't feel super after, but the Bloody Mary was amazing.
But it was delicious.
But
and that's what
but
matters.
again, it was like those big robust flavors because the hoplark was super bitter.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I will bring you some pickled veggies.
Please
Pickled
do.
veggies and sours. Yum.
Yum.
For one of my personal favorites, the Belgian ale lovers. For you and I, this one's for us. A spice cake, getting back into those gingerbread cookies, complement the rich, complex flavors with fruit and spice notes. And a rich camembert or a Havarti cheese.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yep. Amazing because the complex, fruity and spicy flavors of the
Should
ale
shine.
complement the creamy, deep flavors
Yeah,
of the
they
cheese.
should allow that to shine really nicely.
Let it shine.
Let it shine. Didn't pack a picnic, or you're missing some snacks on your flight?
Oh, man.
Now you're relying on brewery offerings, so hesitate to ask for recommendations. Breweries often have snacks or meals designed to complement their beers. From light snacks for lagers to hearty snacks and spice snacks for the Belgianaires, ales. There's something for every beer style. Fingers crossed. Hopefully they at least kind of thought about that.
Yeah, I was watching the Spy Brewery up in Fort Collins, their post over this weekend in the cold Arctic. They're basically like, hey, that's where the food truck canceled came
Oh,
from. They're
funny.
like, food truck canceled, but we still got some cheese plates left. And I was
Nice.
like, oh my god, I love this. So that's where like this
Yeah.
whole picnic idea came from.
Yeah.
And again, if maybe you only had so many snacks or they only have so many snacks, maybe you can fill in the gaps. So when you're ordering these flights, you can get the whole gambit of flavors, right? So
and I recommend something that's not just like snacky snacks, right? Like if you want people to hang out longer and you want them to have like 2-3 beers and you only have like some Lay's potato chips, it's not going to tidy people over long, right? Like get some heartier chips, get some nuts, get some cheeses, get jerky, like get stuff that you can like get your staff educated and tell them how it pairs with the different beers. And that also is like an easy upsell, right? Like someone buys this and you're like, hey, actually we just got this new like little snack in that goes really good with that. Like boom. Or like you could have light ones. We had the Simcoe with the goldfish and they were phenomenal together.
Holy crap, that was so good.
So like it doesn't have to necessarily be fancy, but like also know like if regularly you know you don't have food trucks there, you need to have something a bit heartier than just like some little simple potato chips. Or people just can't hang long, they get hungry.
Also, like, hey man, this is 2024. There's DoorDash and Grubhub, or you know what, Domino's still delivers.
Work out some deals with some of the closer restaurants in
business
Grubhub.
Collaborations. We brought that up earlier. Why not?
Yeah, like how many places I've seen that have a restaurant that's like walkable or really close, and those are the menus that they put out. Brilliant. Why not? Because it gets done quick. You gotta have that partnership. Go out and talk to those other restaurants nearby and be like, hey, make some friends.
Gotta make friends.
Yeah.
As far as the pairing goes, remember, in every pairing, the goal is to either complement or contrast the flavors of the dish with the hop profile.
Yeah.
Ta-da, ta-da. Thanks for tuning in to the Brews and Bites segment this week. We've also included a link to our holiday beer lover gift basket idea that can easily be turned into a picnic, right? This video was meant to shed further light on what snacks to pair with your favorite flight of beers. Yeah. And for you cheese lovers out there, remember the Gourmet Cheese of the Month Club link is in the description. Yeah, just
refer back to this video. Go get your cheese order in, maybe get the beer one. At the very least, like your cheese order comes in, you know what you got. Refer back to this video and go grab a couple from your local liquor store or your local brewery, whatever is like closer or wherever you want to go, and start experimenting with that. It's a lot of fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
So much to talk about.
Go eat some cheese for lunch and drink it with a beer. All right.